Hey everyone, it's Ron! Are you tired of feeling like your life is one big juggling act? You know, constantly battling with tangled cords, struggling to keep your space organized, or feeling like your food goes bad way too fast? Girl, I've been there. But guess what? It doesn't have to be a constant struggle. Today I'm sharing 10 DIY life hacks that are so good, you're going to want to use them every single day. We're talking simple, practical, and totally budget-friendly solutions to those everyday problems that can drive you totally bonkers. Get ready to transform those annoying little struggles into "look at me now, I'm totally winning at life" moments. Let's do this. Okay, so first up, let's talk about organization, because who doesn't love a good organization moment, right? Let's be real, sometimes our small spaces can feel like they're closing in on us. But don't stress. With a little creativity, and maybe like 2 trips to the dollar store, we're gonna whip those small spaces into shape. First things first, we need to maximize vertical space, okay? Think shelves, think stacking bins, think going up, up, up. I found these amazing acrylic shelf risers that instantly double your shelf space. Genius, right? Next, we're talking dividers. Drawer dividers, shelf dividers, we're dividing everything. It's like giving everything in your home its own little zip code. Suddenly your drawers go from a chaotic mess to a perfectly organized oasis of calm. And you know what? That sense of calm? It's contagious. It spreads from your newly organized drawers to your entire life. Okay, I got a little carried away, but you get the idea. Organization equals a happier you. Alright, let's talk about cords, because let's be real, cords are the worst. They're like those little monsters hiding under your bed, just waiting to trip you up. But fear not, I've got some seriously easy DIY cord organization hacks that will banish those cord monsters back to the abyss. First up, we're bringing in the big guns binder clips. Yep, those little guys that hold your papers together are also cord organization ninjas. Just clip them to the edge of your desk and thread your cords through. Boom! Instant organization, and it costs like pennies. Next, let's talk about those pesky cords that are always getting tangled. My secret weapon? Twist ties. Just wrap them around your cords to keep them neat and tidy. You can even label them with a permanent marker, so you know what's what. No more unplugging the wrong thing and sending your computer into a tailspin. And you know what the best part is? No more tripping over cords in the middle of the night. You're welcome. Okay, let's talk about food waste, because let's be real, no one likes throwing away perfectly good food, right? It's like throwing money straight into the trash. But fear not, my friends, because I've got some seriously easy DIY food storage hacks that will keep your food fresher for longer. First up, we're talking airtight containers. And no, I'm not talking about those fancy expensive ones. You can find perfectly good airtight containers at the dollar store. Just make sure they have a good seal, and they're the right size for what you're storing. Now, here's a little trick. I like to write the date on my containers with a dry erase marker so I know exactly how long my food has been in there. No more guessing games. And if you're feeling really ambitious, you can even try your hand at DIY vacuum sealing. There are tons of tutorials online, and it's actually easier than you think. Trust me, your wallet and the planet will thank you. Chapter 4. DIY Shoe Rack. Step up your shoe game. Alright, let's talk shoes, because who doesn't love a good shoe moment, right? But let's be real, shoes can also be a major source of clutter. But fear not, my shoe-loving friends, because I've got a super easy and stylish DIY shoe rack that will have your shoes looking organized and fabulous. We're going to be using PVC pipes. Yep, you heard me right. Those white pipes you see at the hardware store can be transformed into a chic and functional shoe rack. Just cut the pipes to your desired length, give them a quick coat of spray paint in your favorite color, and then stack them together to create your very own custom shoe rack. You can even get creative and arrange them in different formations to fit your space. And the best part is, this DIY shoe rack is totally customizable, so you can make it as big or as small as you need. Chapter 5. DIY Air Freshener. Make your home smell like a tropical paradise. Alright, let's talk about making your home smell amazing, because who doesn't love walking into a room that smells like a tropical paradise? But let's be real, store-bought air fresheners can be filled with harsh chemicals that are not good for our health or the environment. But fear not, my scent-loving friends, because I've got a super easy and natural DIY air freshener that will have your home smelling divine in no time. We're going to be using essential oils, which are not only amazing for their aromatherapy benefits, but they also smell incredible. Plus, we're going to be using baking soda, which is a natural odor absorber. Genius, right? To make your own DIY air freshener, simply add a few drops of your favorite essential oils to a small jar of baking soda, give it a good shake, and voila! You've got yourself a natural, chemical-free air freshener that will make your home smell like a dream. Chapter 6: DIY Phone Stand. Because we all need a helping hand or stand. Okay, let's be real, we all spend way too much time on our phones, right? But holding our phones for hours on end can be a real pain, literally. But fear not, my fellow phone addicts, because I've got a super easy and free DIY phone stand that you can make using something you probably already have lying around. A paperclip. Yep, you heard me right. That humble little paperclip can be transformed into a functional and stylish phone stand in seconds. Just unfold the paperclip so that it forms a triangle shape, and voila! You've got yourself a phone stand that's perfect for watching videos, taking selfies, or even just keeping your phone upright on your desk. And if you don't have a paperclip handy, you can also use a binder clip or even just a stack of coins. See? I told you it was easy. Chapter 7: DIY Jewelry Organizer. Untangle your jewels. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about jewelry, because who doesn't love a little sparkle in their lives? But let's be real, jewelry can easily become a tangled mess if it's not organized properly. But fear not, my fellow magpies, because I've got a super easy and chic DIY jewelry organizer that will keep your baubles organized and on display. We're going to be using a cork board and some push pins, two items you can easily find at the dollar store. Simply wrap the corkboard in a pretty fabric or paper, secure it with some glue, and voila! You've got yourself a custom jewelry organizer that's both functional and stylish. Use the push pins to hang your necklaces, earrings, and bracelets, and you'll never have to untangle a necklace again. Okay, let's be real, stains happen. Whether it's a spilled glass of red wine on your favorite white shirt or a splash of tomato sauce on your new tablecloth, stains are an inevitable part of life. But fear not, my stain-prone friends, because I've got a super easy and effective DIY stain remover that will banish those pesky stains for good. And the best part? You probably already have the ingredients in your pantry. We're talking about the dynamic duo of stain removal white vinegar and baking soda. Yep, you heard me right, those two humble household staples are actually stain-fighting ninjas in disguise. Simply mix equal parts white vinegar and baking soda to create a paste, apply it to the stain, and let it sit for a few minutes before tossing it in the wash. The vinegar helps to break down the stain, while the baking soda works its magic to lift it away. Say goodbye to those stubborn stains. Okay, let's be real, we've all been there, that moment of panic when you realize you can't find your keys. It's like the world stops spinning and you're suddenly in a race against time to retrace your steps and find those elusive keys. But fear not, my forgetful friends, because I've got a super easy and stylish DIY key holder that will ensure you never lose your keys again. And the best part? You can make it in under an hour using just a few basic materials. We're going to be using a piece of wood and some hooks. Simply sand down the wood, give it a fresh coat of paint or stain in your favorite color, and then screw in the hooks. Mount it on the wall near your door, and voila! You've got yourself a custom key holder that's both practical and stylish. Alright, let's talk about spices, because let's be real, spices are the key to making our food taste amazing. But if you're anything like me, your spice cabinet is probably a chaotic mess of mismatched jars and spilled spices. But fear not, my fellow spice lovers, because I've got a super easy and stylish DIY magnetic spice rack that will transform your spice organization game. We're going to be using a metal sheet and some small magnets. Simply cut the metal sheet to your desired size, give it a quick coat of paint if you want to get fancy, and then attach the magnets to the back of your spice jars. Mount the metal sheet on your kitchen wall, and voila! You've got yourself a custom magnetic spice rack that's both practical and stylish. Plus, it's a great way to free up some valuable cabinet space. And there you have it, my friends. 10 DIY life hacks that are so good, you're going to want to use them every single day. From organizing those small spaces to taming those tangled cords, these hacks are all about making your life a little bit easier and a whole lot more stylish. And the best part, they're all super easy and budget-friendly, so you can tackle them all without breaking the bank. So what are you waiting for? Grab your glue gun and let's get crafting. And don't forget to subscribe and share your DIY creations with me in the comments below. I love seeing your creative spins on things. Until next time, stay crafty and stay fabulous.